Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host for tonight, bringing you the Vitae opportunity. My name is Prince Patrick, and I am one of the ambassadors in Vitae from Nigeria. Well, this is a team meeting, and I wouldn't be taking much of your time. Basically, I know that about 70 to 80% of those on this call are already members, and we could have less than 30% who are prospects expecting to get in as ambassadors. But note this, Vitae is an opportunity of a lifetime. And if you blink, you miss. If you are not an ambassador after this call, you're going to miss a whole lot of stuff that would be coming up on the pipeline in the next coming weeks. Okay, I believe that before the end of this presentation, your eyes will have been open to actually see the potentials in this. Note this, Vitae means life. And when we say Vitae, we say growing global prosperity. See this, prosperity. There is no religion on earth that doesn't preach about prosperity. Whether you're a Buddhist, a Christian, a Muslim, and whatever religion you practice. Even atheists believes in prosperity. And when we talk about growth, we talk about a continuous increase, like taking this, for example, of plants. When the plant moves up, increases in length, you know, that's talking about height, and increases in width, that's talking about the broadness. We tag that as growth. When you talk about development, it has to do with all other branches coming up. Okay, and then when we talk about global, we're talking about something that is not localized. We're talking about something that is everywhere you go. Okay, so growing global prosperity simply means that Vitae is here to make that which we believe in, irrespective of our tribes, religion, and all that, become prosperous. And because this attracts people from all parts of the world, talking about all the continents of the world, they can all participate in Vitae because Vitae is a global village. Okay, Vitae being an online business has its presence online. And of course, we know that with the advent of the internet, people from any part of the world get to connect and get to meet. Okay, so let's go forward. Vitae is a social media platform, but Vitae is different from the conventional social media platforms that you are already aware of. If you want to talk about the big names in the social media industry, we're going to mention Facebook, of course, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, and the likes. The list goes on and on and on. Like we have thousands of social media platforms today. But what makes Vitae very, very unique? And what makes this special? And why do we say this is an opportunity? Well, the opportunity here is you get to make money while from other social media platforms, you cannot earn anything except you're offering or providing a product or a service for sale. Just about less than 2 to 3% of the entire social media users are actually generating income. I would ask you this question. Since you joined Facebook, some of us are on Facebook for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and the likes. How much have you made from Facebook? What do I mean? Remember, a social media platform needs your engagement. You get to connect with friends, people you have not met before, and even those you already know physically. Now, you exchange contents. You get to see a video, you like it, you love it, you feel sad about it. Someone is celebrating a birthday, you comment, wishing the person. Someone else posts a motivational meme or something, and you like it, you share all these activities. Imagine they were all monetized for you in all these years. If you were to count the number of likes you've given to your friends on Facebook or Instagram or any other social media platform in all these years, if this was monetized, do you know how much you would be worth today? And this is where the opportunity comes in Vitae, because Vitae is here to disrupt the normal, just as we know that cryptocurrency is here to disrupt the financial system. Okay? And Vitae coming to crush the social media platform and introducing their own cryptocurrency that has been listed already and can be seen on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and CoinPaprika. You understand? Listed on top exchanges, not just fly by night exchange. I'm talking about reputable exchanges that you find reputable coins, and you cannot just go there to list your project if that project is not solid. Well, I'll leave that aside. How about monetizing your likes? How about earning income when people get to share your posts, like your post, and do other activities that you normally do on social media without getting reward for it? Well, this is awesome. Vitae combines three powerful niches that is a disruption in the world today. When we talk about social media, this is what brings people from different parts of the world all in one place, just as we are right now on this call. I do know that we have some persons from outside Africa, and we are all converged and connecting like as if we're in a conference room right now. This is through the advent of the internet and based on the fact that a social media, platform is created. Zoom in itself is a social media platform. Okay. And then another niche that Vitae has plugged in to ensure that we grow prosperity together is in network marketing industry. Okay, and you can actually see from this slide that over $200 billion, turnover per year from the MLM industry. And then the social media industry is a $400 trillion market. So that's huge. And then combining it with its own token known as the Vitae token. If you're just joining this call for the first time and you're a cryptocurrency enthusiast, you can actually look up Vitae on any platform and do your background search on it. It's a token that has been listed for over 2 years, has its master node, operational, and everything is just going on smoothly. Right from when the coin was created till date, it has done over 40x. So if you had invested $1,000 2 years ago, you should be worth at least $40,000 at this moment. Isn't that life changing? And note this, the cryptocurrency market is worth over $1.1 trillion as at today. So when you combine these three niches, the social media, the network marketing industry, and the cryptocurrency, there is nothing else you should be looking for out there that you cannot get here in Vitae, and even more. So let's proceed further. Well, this is to tell us that every social media platforms generates revenues, and you can see the figure being generated in just a decade by Facebook alone between 2009 and 2019. Can you see this? $70.7 billion. Facebook alone generated this in revenue. Well, we also know that in 2020 alone, they generated even more. Why? Because of the advent of the COVID-19, the coronavirus pandemic, and all that. This kept a lot of people at home and they became bored. And the only way to connect, even with your colleagues at the office, is through social media. And of course, we know that Facebook happens to be the most used social media platform at the moment. Okay, so let me show you the huge potential, for any social media company that has huge amount of users. This will show you how big such company can be in the next few years. Well, let's talk social media. There are three things you should know about social media. Social media are part of our lives. You know, a lot of us are on social media platforms. If you're not on Facebook, you're definitely on WhatsApp. If you're not on WhatsApp, you should be on Telegram. If you are not on Telegram, you might likely be on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, you could be on LinkedIn and all that. But one way or the other, you are a social media user. And this has become a part of our life. Of course, usage is free, and social media companies make huge profits. And how? Large advertisement revenues and selling of our data, that's our information, uh, emails, phone numbers, names, and all that. They sell it and they make money from those who need it. Okay, but Vitae reward all its users for their activities on social media platform, while other social media platforms do not. Have you seen somebody using Zoom and getting paid for using Zoom? Even if you organize a Zoom call of 1 million attenders, Zoom will never give you one penny, but they take from you. You know how much you're going to subscribe to be able to host thousands of people on a Zoom call? Well, you can do your research on that. Vitae is the new social media platform. Well, this back office you can see used to be the Vitae former social media site. It looked exactly like Facebook. Okay, and this is to create usability by everyone, because the Vitae founders understood the need for usability, such that users could be able to navigate the platform that is here to disrupt easily, because everyone, or virtually everyone on social media platforms, are also on Facebook, which happens to be the most popular. So they have to do something similar to Facebook. But now we have an entirely new look, very awesome interface, and I will tell you it is the best in the world. When you get in, you would know. For those that are already members, you can actually attest to this fact, because the new social media platform combines the feel from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram itself. Okay, and even the chat is slick. I chat with some of my partners right now on Vitae, and even today I had some chats with some of my friends on Vitae, because I am trying to get used to the platform, because this platform is going to make me retire. For all the years I have been on Facebook, I have not made a dime from Facebook apart from selling a product or a service. But on Vitae, while I sell products or render any service, I will still get paid. And while I engage on other people's posts and they engage on mine as well, we all get paid. So why wouldn't I be here? Well, we go further. Like I said, Vitae rewards all users for their activities on social media platform. This is one thing you should take note of in your head. From the beginning of this presentation, I already told us that Vitae means life. Vitae equals life. Vitae was made for life. And when we talk about life, we're talking about you and I. So Vitae was made for you and for a lifetime. Of course, Facebook is going to be here almost forever. Okay. Any other social media platform that is thriving and constantly updating and upgrading itself would always be here. Okay, but Vitae is here to disrupt. And if Facebook is going to be here, then Vitae will even be here much more, because of what they are trying to solve. A system where not the company earns most of the money, but we, the users, makes the money. Imagine the 70.7 billion that Facebook generated in revenue. How much did you make out of it? Did you make even a cent? A penny? No. But I believe you contributed to that amount in one way or the other. Okay. This is how Vitae divide the advertisement revenues. Okay. For every revenues that is being generated by Vitae, in terms of and people getting to like and other activities, 78% of every revenue generated by Vitae comes back to us. It comes back to us. But if it were to be on Facebook, 98% of revenues generated by Facebook goes back to the founders of Facebook, the CEO, and other shareholders. I wouldn't dwell much on this. Okay. How does the Vitae share network marketing profits? Okay, in the social reward system, that's the network marketing, even 100% of the turnover is distributed to users via the payout plan. And I'm going to show you all this. Like I was talking to you, I said Vitae is a disruptive social media platform with a blend of networking and also a cryptocurrency. And why did they choose cryptocurrency? Knowing that cryptocurrency is the future and the future is here with us, they wouldn't be operating with an outdated kind of system. Just like we have some new platforms in 2021 that will be coming up and telling you that they are accepting debit cards and all that. That is a cake, like it's old school. Any company that will be coming up with such really isn't moving with the trend. And this is one of the major reasons why cryptocurrency, is being used, and not just any cryptocurrency, the Vitae token itself. Okay, so it simply means that having a cryptocurrency with a use case is a bomb. Show me a cryptocurrency without a use case, and I'll show you a shitcoin that's just going to pump and dump. The whales will only come, call it, they pump it, they sell off, and it crashes down. But show me a cryptocurrency that isn't a shitcoin, that has a use case and is backed with a very solid community, irrespective of the fact that market corrections exist, and every financial market, whatever goes up must come down. You wouldn't have the regular pump and dumps on such kind of coins. It's just for example, now you say you want to go and pump Bitcoin or you want to go and pump Tron. It's not possible except you own like 50% of the total market capitalization of that particular crypto. And why is it so? It has a large community, that is one. Number two, it cannot be manipulated because it is not controlled by just one single person. Okay, it's not like having a shitcoin where the creators are having like 70% of that crypto to themselves and only 30% is distributed to everyone. Okay, well, everything is transparent here on the blockchain. You can do your research about the Vitae token. Before I get into this, I want you to know that on Vitae, you and I would make crazy income within the next few weeks. And as I speak with you, we are already testifying on the fact that Vitae pays and pays real good. If you're right here, you've not been on the platform, you are not yet a member, kindly pay attention. And towards the end of the presentation, get back to the person who referred you to this Zoom call and ask for a link to get started immediately. Because the more you waste time, the more you decide to think about it, the more the position you ought to take is being given out to others who are actually getting to know about the opportunity after you. And what does this mean? If it's going to take you 2 weeks before you decide to join, then possibly in the next 2 weeks, we should have about 300 persons that must have joined the platform. Then you should be the 301 person. And you know what this means? You will be under one of those 300 people that had already joined before you. How about taking a position now so that in the next 2 weeks, the 300 persons joining, you should be able to have at least a share from those amount of persons as spillovers. So this is why you shouldn't miss out. And this is why I urge you to just take position, because taking position alone in Vitae is going to guarantee your success in the long term. I assure you on this. I'll show you why. Let's go further. Okay. I want to ask you a question. If you were Mark Zuckerberg classmate when he approached you that he had a concept that he wanted to create such that he will be able to create a system, that's a site where members of his classroom could chat with each other when they are at home. And he brought the idea to you and he told you, this is what it's going to cost to do this. I have the idea. It's just for me to crack my head around some codes. Can you finance me? If you can, then let's do this. Well, I do know that 99% of us will not accept to fund such kind of project because we're just students and sometimes we look down on each other, especially with the fact that Mark was a dull guy in school. You know, he wasn't the brainy one. So it's going to be difficult for anyone to give him attention. But then he had three of his classmates that believed in him and said, okay, no problem. We're going to support you. You do it. We'll give you some bucks. And when it's done, we'll join you in testing and all that. Do you know that these guys today are they are worth billions and billions of dollars just because they were part of something that emanated from a classroom. They never knew it was even going to be something that would be global. But because Mark saw that he had people that were his backbone, and this motivated him to even do this, to connect not just his classroom mates, but also connect those that are in SS1 and those in SS3, and everyone in the school were communicating, even with the principal and all that. Now, after how many years, imagine how much those guys are worth. The same opportunity is repeating itself here, but this opportunity is even much more better than that opportunity because that opportunity was just there for those that were in his classroom. But right here on Vitae, it is a global opportunity. It means that the ordinary masses can get involved in this and change their life forever. And how do you become or get positioned as a pioneer in Vitae? You get positioned by becoming a founder or an ambassador. And how do you become an ambassador? The ambassador position in Vitae costs you only 200 credits. And 200 credits is equivalent to $200. And the moment you get positioned, you are deciding to be a founding member of Vitae. That is one. It simply means that you're responsible for the propagation of Vitae. Because it wasn't only Mark that propagated Facebook. It was formerly the Facebook, and then they changed their name to Facebook. Him and his friends talked to their friends, and their friends talked with their families, and families talked with their family friends, and that was how Facebook became a global name. Okay? Remember, propagation and marketing of Facebook was cost effective, and these guys financed it from scratch. Okay? They never looked at what they were going to gain immediately, but they looked at what they were going to gain in the long term when their dreams come true. If you're seeing this screen right now and you're listening to my voice, I charge you today, dream big because this opportunity is bigger than what the mere eyes can see. When I saw this, I jumped into it. And like I say, coming into 2021, I never knew about anything called Vitae. I never heard about it from anywhere. I did not get in contact with Vitae. Vitae jammed me like I was just on my own and Vitae came to meet me. I didn't go after it. But when it came to meet me, I said, wow, this is what I have been looking for. And this cannot pass me because I have seen the potentials in it. When you become an ambassador, it simply means that you have the full features of the social media platform when the mainnet launch, has gone live. And while we wait for the mainnet launch, you have a very liberal system to make as much money as you can, in as much as we are in a social media platform whose functionality is about 80% completed. Okay? Note this, there are 5 ways to make money in Vitae. In the new updated slide, which I am yet to get because of the new update and upgrade that Vitae did on the website, we would not call this purpose matrix, destiny matrix, and guardian matrix. This is going to be the purpose sum burst, and then this is going to be the guardian sum burst, not the matrix anymore. Okay, but for the purpose of this call, let's just flow. Matrix commission from purpose metrics, sponsor commission from purpose metrics, income from destiny metrics, metrics commission from guardian metrics, sponsor commission from guardian metrics. When you group this, you see purpose, purpose, destiny, standing alone, guardian, guardian. It simply means that there are 3 pay plans. 3 pay plans in the Vitae MLM section. And this purpose has to do with labor, whether directly or indirectly. It has to do with propagation, inviting more founders into the Vitae social media platform. This, but doesn't have to do with you necessarily inviting, only if you can. Then Destiny Metrics is just a bonus from the company that guarantees that because you become an ambassador today, in less than a month after that time, not more than 30 days, the company rewards you back with your startup capital. You start up with $200 today. In less than 30 days, you get back your $200. So this doesn't have to do with your effort or anything at all. It is just from the company. And then the guardian metrics doesn't have to do with propagation. It doesn't have to do with people or ambassadors. This has to do with positions known as units. I'll go further and I want you to pay close attention because I wouldn't be taking much of your time. Okay. This is the matrix called the purpose matrix. And the purpose matrix is a 3x8 matrix. And when we say 3x8, it simply means that the moment you get positioned as an ambassador, if you can introduce people, the first 3 persons you introduce into Vitae, you earn $201 on all 3, meaning on each you earn $67 on each. Note this as well. If you cannot refer, and because you had taken earlier position, and a lot of people who knows or hears about Vitae and sees the potentials in it and decide to take position, not through you, but maybe through your upline or through your upline, provided the space here is vacant and these people get to sign them up, they must spill under you. And even though you did not introduce them directly, you are still going to earn the $67. But in the conventional MLM system, because you did not introduce these 3 people, they were like spillovers, you would never earn this amount. The company could compensate you with maybe even $1.5, okay, on spillovers, but not getting the direct sponsor commission. But on this system, so long as you are taking position, it doesn't matter who is registering the person up here. The moment the person is spilling under you as a direct, you get your full 67. And the moment you get 3, you earn $201. The same thing happens as the team keeps expanding. Seminars is being held, Zoom calls are being held, different presentations here and there. People are doing offline meetings and all that. People are joining because you are taking an earlier position. People will start joining. And do you know what happens If you make $201 and you cash it out in your pocket, can you tell me why you cannot open your mouth and tell your friend, your brother, or your sister that, man, I joined a social media platform and just taking position, I was placed into three kinds of matrices. And from these three matrices, I've already earned $201 from just one part of the matrix. Then the destiny matrix, money is yet to come. The garden matrix is still loading. And this is just a starting point. Of course, those people will want to get position because number one, you've told them that the destiny matrix will give them back their capital in less than 30 days of joining, not more than 30 days. When I joined, I got back my capital in about approximately 14 days. Let me say 13 to 14 days. And some persons are getting 16 days, 17 days, like that. Okay, I'll show you how it works even. Okay. And because people are spilling over, if you are not the referral tribe, but because you've started making good income here, to refer would be sweeting you because your testimony alone, you'll be like, man, make una come join me. You get one platform where I just join like this now. I just they get, spillovers like water and all that. And they will just join. And the moment they join, they start filling up spots for you. Your upline is still working, your upline is still working. Everyone is filling up, people are joining, the system is growing, exponentially, and everyone is happy. Now, imagine getting early positioned now. And after you joined, just on this your tree alone, in the next 4 months, you're able to have just about 10,000 people in your metrics. 10,000 people. It could be Nigerians, Ghanaians, whoever, because you're getting spillovers from everywhere. And you personally, you are building and introducing people as well. When this whole place is completed, this becomes your monthly paycheck, $28,500. That is what you're going to earn every single month if this is accomplished, complete. Even if it's going to take you 1 year, if it's going to take 2 years for this matrix to fill up, what would an extra $28,500 do for you? I know some of us are already punching our calculators. Okay, so let's just say 28,546 with today's exchange rate at 488. That's approximately 14 million naira potential income. Even if it's going to take you 2 years to build your purpose matrix, even if it's going to take you 1 year to build your purpose matrix, and earning 14 million naira as salary every month, is it worth it? Of course, it's worth it. A lot of us on this call are not earning up to 200K monthly. Give yourself 1 month of focus in Vitae, and in the next month, you should be earning at least 500K monthly just from the purpose matrix alone. It is achievable and even much more. Okay? And this doesn't have to do with you personally. Do you know you can actually introduce you can try, you're not a networker, but because you know one or two networkers that if they join your team, this thing is going to explode. You could just talk to them. And there is nobody you present this opportunity to that would, Vitae, that would not join. I have not gotten a no since I started promoting Vitae. No single, as in one, I haven't gotten. And why? Because the product is live, it is functioning, there are ways to make money, people are earning, and there is a solution. They're trying to provide a solution. Of course, it sells itself. Okay, so imagine just getting two maybe networker friends and all that. And these two here are crazy about the opportunity and they start building. As they build, upline spillovers are still coming under. Then you personally, one by one, you're trying to bring one or two persons like that. And because you're making so much money, you can start sponsoring those people that you see are active in your team for seminars and all that. And before you know it, your team has exploded. If you have 100 people attending your seminar and you get like 20, 30 people activating, that day, those 20, 30 persons, for example, have the potential to introduce at least two persons or one person, or may not introduce anybody, but still the team still grows one way or the other. This is just the purpose metrics. Like I told us, it has to do with activities. It has to do with people deciding to become ambassadors in Vitae. I don't know if this is getting interesting for you. Now, you don't have to wait. It's not like your whole metrics is going to get filled up before you earn this money. If it is only 3 persons that is able to spill under you for this month, $201, this becomes your monthly pay. Either you brought them in directly or not, this becomes your monthly paycheck. Okay, but you're not expected to remain here after the first month and then the second month you still remain here. It is not possible. You understand? Because you personally propagating your testimonial on your other social media platforms or telling your friends and all that physically and all that, you're definitely going to have people. Your upline too is building because your upline doesn't want to possibly be earning $425 monthly or maybe 1,400. He wants to earn big income. You understand? So everyone is working because we have a goal, we have a dream, we have a target. Now, what's your dream and what's your target? Personally, I want to be able to hit this between now and the next 90 days. And when I say 90 days, I'm talking about end of April. I want to be able to hit this target here such that I'll be walking home with 14 million naira every single month. We're all going to see to it. And this would not happen overnight. It has to do with my work. Like it has to do with me working, working, and working. And I am actually doing that. It has to do with you as well. Working, working, and working. Okay? But based on your capacity, anyways. Okay. This chart here is just telling us sponsor commission. Okay, because you have referred people, and these people you introduced into Vitae directly are also making money from the purpose matrix. For every income they generate, you earn a commission from it. Okay, for every income they generate, you earn a commission. So if you have just one downline and that one downline is able to complete his purpose metrics directly or indirectly, if he is walking home with $28,546 every month, you will be walking home with a total of $8,109 minus your own money that you are going to make from your metrics. This is a sponsor commission because one of your downline, has filled his metrics. So imagine if you have two people that have filled their metrics and yours too is filled. You walk home every month with 14 million. Okay. You also walk home every month. Let's say you have just two people, even. This should be about roughly 4 million. And then two, that's another 4 million. That's 8 million plus 14 million. That's talking about 22 million naira, just two people filling up their metrics plus yours. So when you add that, that's huge. And then imagine having 10 directs. Imagine having 10 directs that has filled their purpose metrics because everyone joining Vitae is joining with a common goal to hit the target, become financially free. So if everyone is having this as a driving force, okay, what if your downlines are not able to fill up their matrices completely, but possibly every month they're earning like $5,000 monthly? You're still going to make good income from them. You're going to make an extra $1,500 because they are earning 5K monthly. You're going to make 1.5 daily. So if you have 10 of that, that's 15K day monthly. So the purpose matrix in itself alone is explosive. We have guys that are in Vitae for just 4 months now. And I must tell you that from the purpose matrix alone, they are walking home with over $50,000. I'm talking about people that joined Vitae just 4 months ago. Okay, by the end of this February, it's going to be 5 months, and by then they should be earning close to 100K on purpose matrix alone. Talking about sponsor commission plus their own, purpose matrix being filled up. Now, how much do you think you want to make monthly from Vitae? This can retire you if you give this maximum concentration. Okay, let's go further. For everyone that joins Vitae as an ambassador, I have never seen this before in all my years of network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, and all that. Because you decide to become an affiliate, an ambassador in Vitae, you are going to get $200 after within your first month. after some days, but not more than 30 days. So if you're joining with $200 now, possibly in the next 5 days, 6 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks maximum, you're going to see 200 credits giving back to you, saying thank you for choosing to become an ambassador. And how does this work? For every ambassador that joins Vitae, one ambassador is cycled out from the garden matrix, from the destiny matrix over here. And when this pot goes out, some of us play some kind of games that looks like this, okay? Like snake and all that. When the snake consumes this and it goes out, the next available spot goes down to fill this position. And every other spot fills up and the new position takes the position here. So that is how this works, just like a cycler. So when this goes out, remember as it goes out, he's getting set to upgrade again for the next month, and then he's coming somewhere here. So that's how it works. But everyone gets it in their first month, the destiny metrics. So it's more or less like a money back guarantee. So why wouldn't you want to be an ambassador? Let's go further. This is just explaining to us how it works. But this is the most amazing stuff I have ever come across. This one, do you know that from the garden matrix alone, you can make $6,880 every single day? Punch your calculator and tell me how much that is. 3.350. That's about, let me just say, roughly 3.3 million. Let me just say 3.3 million naira daily. You can earn this every single day. So imagine multiplying it by 30 days. That's 100 million naira every single day. Every month, you can actually do this. Why do I say you can do this? It doesn't matter if it's going to take you 1 year to achieve this, to start making 3 million every single day. Doesn't matter if it's going to take you 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Well, my upline is a Ghanaian, and he is currently earning over $2,000 every single day from the garden matrix alone. And this tells you that by the time he's approaching 1 year, if not because there is a cap to how much you can earn daily, such kind of guys would be earning as much as even 100K daily. But Vitae, being a fair and even system, doesn't want to be bogus, in terms of payment. So they put a cap, a limit to how much positions you can make. And I'll tell you how the garden matrix works. Like I told us, the garden matrix doesn't have to do with people. It has to do with units. It has to do with positions purchased by those that are already ambassadors, or positions gotten from earnings by those who are ambassadors. And I'll tell you, the moment you join as an ambassador, Vitae credits you with 5 units. The 5 units is called 5 energy bursts. As of now, it was changed because of the upgrade. Okay? And this 5 energy bursts, or 5 units, each of them has a potential to earn you $344. So it simply means because you have chosen to become an ambassador in Vitae, apart from the purpose matrix, apart from the destiny matrix that gives you your money back guarantee, you have potential income of 5 positions earning you $344 each. So if you multiply that by 5, it simply means you have a potential income of $1,720. How much did you start as an ambassador with? $200. And even if, which is, worst case scenario, that would not even happen. Even if in 6 months you make $1,720, that's how many percent return on your startup capital? That's about roughly 700%. Okay, 700%. Tell me which platform is going to give you such kind of return? There is none. Even the hypes and all that would not give you that. But this is purely mathematical and easy for anyone to make life-changing rewards from the garden metrics. Just like the term goes, garden. A garden, of course, is where you plant flowers, trees, and all that, and then you nurse them and nurture it to grow, and then you harvest heavily. The same thing here. Each unit costs just 0.6 cents. That's 60 yeah, let's just say $0.6. That's 60 cents. Each unit costs that amount. And each unit earns you $344. But this money doesn't just come, it's not magical. There is a process it must take. And this is the process. It is a 5x5 matrix. And this 5x5 matrix, when fully filled up, that's first level, second level, third level, fourth level, fifth level, when completely filled up, earns you 344. And remember, because become an ambassador, you have 5 positions of this opened for you immediately. This triangle into 5 places. So as you're earning here, you can be earning here and also the remaining 3. And for each position that fills up under your initial units, you earn a certain amount based on the level that those positions are filling up. Not humans, but based on the units purchased daily by members, or based on the units that is filled up because you became an ambassador and Vitae gave you some units, and this units go straight into the garden metrics as well. So imagine yourself, for example, personally, like every single day, I purchase 20 like units. That's 20 energy boosts every single day. It is on auto buy. Why am I doing this? I am laying a foundation for massive wealth harvest, meaning I am sowing a seed to reap bountifully in the coming weeks. Imagine having 20 positions every single day. Buying these 20 positions every single day is equal to $12, because each position, that's each unit, costs 60 cents. So when you multiply this by 20, it gives you $12. And just $12 have a potential to give you 20 times 344. That's $6,880. Even if it's going to take this garden metrics 2 years to reward you $12 turned into this, is it worth it or not? It is worth it, and worth it a million times. Okay, but here we are. Some of us have already cycled first garden matrix, second garden matrix almost filled, third is ongoing, fourth is ongoing, and we are just about 3 weeks in this business. We're just about 3 weeks in this business. So imagine the potentials that this holds for you. Even if you just get started right now and decide to start buying like units without referring anybody, your garden metrics will start earning for you passively every single day, because it works magically. Okay, like I told us, I am purchasing 20 units every day because that's the maximum each of us can buy. Imagine this was my initial position, and 5 more positions, new positions, are under me on this side. Just imagine this 5. And then the next day, I purchased 20 positions. Where do you think these 20 positions I purchased will be? Remember, these 5 are not mine. This is the one that is mine. The system just brought in 5 because possibly somebody joined and he was given 5 units. This 5 units is positioned directly under me. I earn from those 5 because they're on my first level. But of course, it's little by little. It adds up to be something big daily. Okay, if I purchase 20 positions the next day, or possibly that day after these 5 were here, the 20 positions would naturally go under this 5, and it's going to go evenly, such that each of those 5 is going to have 4 positions placed under them. So over here as well, you have spillovers. And the spillovers is not only coming from top, it is also coming from the people on top and the people at the bottom. Because as people under you as well are purchasing, they are filling up positions for the ones on top, for the ones here, and even the ones that are yet to buy. So if I buy 20 today, and these 5 people too buy the next day 20 each, this 20 each will spill under those my 20. And it will also help them to earn more. It simply means that for each tree you even plant, for each unit you buy, you're also earning for yourself within your structure as well. And this helps everyone in the system makes money, because It's a complete circle. They buy, I buy, others buy, more people are buying, so it is even. And because I can only buy 20 per day, imagine if there was no limit. I could decide to buy maybe 2,000 units today. So anybody that will be joining would only be joining to help me, cycle out and make money. But because I love the system so much, there is no room for cheating. Even if you have $1 million in your back office, you cannot buy more than 20 units per day. So you can see the massive potential here. It simply means you and I help each other to grow systematically without even knowing. You want to grow, you keep buying life units. I want to grow, I keep buying life units. And everyone is doing the same thing, and every one of us is making money. Isn't this amazing? For you to earn $344, the matrix has to be filled from your first level to your fifth level complete and having 3,125 positions complete on the fifth level. Remember, this is not something big. Multiply this by 0.6. Multiply this by 0.6. That's tell you amount of positions. So it simply means that just a handful of people, maybe about 50 people, purchasing 20 like units daily. If they purchase 20 like units daily, 50 times 20, how much is that? 1,000 1,000 units have been positioned. It simply means that 1,000 units being positioned, it simply means level 1 is complete, level 2 is complete, level 3 is complete, level 4 as well is complete, and even some part of level 5. So the people that were already in the system will benefit massively from those positions. So imagine 100 people duplicating the same thing. Then 1,000 people, 10,000. Do you know how many positions you'll be cycling every single day? Well, do the maths yourself. This is massive. This is just an illustration to show us how it is being, positioned. You remember 5 by 5. So the first 5 fills up, the second 5 fills up each under, then 5 fills up under each, like that, like that. That is how the garden metrics work. Okay, and you can earn up to 6,800. My upline is earning over $2,000 daily as we speak, and he's just about 4 months in Vitae. So think about him in the next 2 months. Think about us in the next 2 to 3 months. How much more we would be earning just from the garden metrics alone. Okay, so this is a revolution. From your back office, just click on buy energy boost or energy points. You click on enable. Okay, the moment you click on enable, every single day, provided you have the minimum balance of above 200 credits, it purchases for you units based on your balance. But the minimum balance you can ever have in the system is 200 credits. So it means that the moment you join as an ambassador, the first $200 you would earn is retained by the system. You can only make use of what is after the $200. You can only cash out what is after the $200 because the $200 is used to sustain the guiding matrix, the destiny metrics for new users, and also the purpose metrics itself. Okay. Then the amazing thing here is the same downlines you introduce, the same people you had enrolled as ambassadors in Vitae. Remember, you're getting sponsor commission from them in the purpose matrix. You're also getting sponsor commission from them in the garden matrix. For each of your direct referral that earns $344, you will make $101. So if you take me for your downline, for example, and every day I am earning $344 from the garden metrics, just note that you personally that referred me will be earning $101 because I am earning $344. So if you have 10 of me, like 10 people like me as your direct referrals, earning $344 daily, that is just cycling one position every single day. It simply means you'll be walking home daily on sponsor commission alone of the garden matrix with over $1,000 every single day, minus your own cycling that you'll be doing. That's amazing. So when you see this, it's just awesome because the potentials to earning are unlimited. It simply means that you can even earn as much as $100,000 daily, $200,000 daily. You can. So this is the more reason why you have to join hands with us to build Vitae, because the bigger and the more robust our team is, the faster it is for every one of us to benefit massively from this. Okay? So this is just a guide talking about the fast start guide. Okay, getting started alone with $200 is good, but what is more better is starting with the $560. Why is it so? Because we want you to purchase 20 units at least daily for the next 30 days and watch how you earn between $10 to $50 or even more every single day from that point. This is the reason why we are advising this, but it is not compulsory. If you can afford it, then you do it. If you can't afford it, then you go about your business. You build, you could actually purchase units using your commissions, other commissions you get from spillovers and all that. Okay. Um, let's just skip this, just illustration and okay. The future visions of Vitae, which is already closed, is near. The CCO was telling us about Vitae having developing game like gaming platforms and all that. This is gonna be another revolution because we all know that the gaming industry is even bigger than the network marketing industry. So imagine this adding with the social media plus cryptocurrency is just a total blow off, man. It's mind blowing. So these are the future visions you can actually see, and just join the revolution. The purpose matrix is powerful. The guardian matrix is powerful. The destiny matrix gives you back your startup ambassador fee within 30 days of joining. Thank you very much for listening, and I do appreciate you for hanging on up till this point. Um, right now, I would want to say, if you have questions, kindly raise up your hands. Before then as well, let me see if I have some leaders in the house, who could speak to us. Mr. Ayobami, I would love you to just say a word or two to us. You can kindly unmute yourself. Thank you very much for joining the call tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, for everyone on this call, I want to say, yeah, the day is unique. The day is good. My few days, well, I think I'm less than a month in the day, and if I tell you, for of a fast, I'm a live testimony of um, what the day stands for in terms of any potential. And then with the kind of flexibility that the system has, the I say it's a decentralized system. Not that it's decentralized in the sense that you don't actually need an admin when you want to withdraw your money to approve of you, whether they like your face or not. I mean, maybe an admin does not like your face, then you decide not to approve your fund or something. It's not applicable here. And just like Prince have said, if we are able to follow through everything, said to us tonight, we can only go higher. We can really, really, only go higher. The day is unique. The day is good. Talking about when I shared it with a couple of my friends, and I only asked them one simple question: What have you benefited for using other social media platforms, except you spending your money, on adverts and all of that? Nothing, practically nothing has actually come back, to us. But with Vitae, we could see that it is people centric, not uh, the way the structure has been done is for every single person that finds himself or herself on the system to be able to better our Lord. When I saw people earning, when I saw someone earning the other time over 200 and something thousand USD, my eye popped. My eye popped because I was like, really, in this same system, you know, the number of Vitae tokens I saw in his back office plus $4 or $5, you know, given the number of BTC and the values, you know, just for using the platform, just for share. How many people have you invited to Facebook? I have more than 3,000 friends on Facebook. Let's assume all these 3,000 people are converted into money. Then I'm sure, you know, the story would have, you know, changed even more than. But so that is the opportunity that we have with Vitae. It's a good one. Thank you, Prince, for bringing the opportunity. And then to everyone that has seen the opportunity that have jumped on it, I can tell you of a fact that it's the best thing that has happened to us in the year 2021. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You are appreciated. Mr. Blessed CEO, kindly unmute yourself. I believe you have a word or two for us as well. And then Mr. Yinka, you are next. Kindly unmute yourself. Blessed CEO, we're waiting for you.
Hello. All right. Well done, everyone. Sorry, my network is a bit bad, but awesome stuff. Powerful meeting. The video opportunity is something huge, something massive. But I just see this as a gift to everyone this year, 2021. And I think we are very, very privileged to be hearing about this now at the beginning of the year. That's to tell us that the year has so much potential for us. And through this opportunity, I believe so many millionaires will be popping up. Every day we keep learning new things out of the opportunity. I keep seeing new things and I keep seeing a reason why we all can succeed here. So I'm excited, I'm happy being a part of this family. And I think you too should. When you come on board and you see all of the potentials Vitae has, I think it's to be ideal. We'll lock arms together and see how to make this work. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. Wonderful presentation.
Okay, thank you very much, blessed CEO. You are loved. Mr. Yinka, are you there? Okay. In the absence of that, if you have questions, please kindly raise your hand. Okay. Let me see us all. I saw somebody, Lydia. Okay. Lydia Abbey.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Lydia calling in from the US.
Wow, okay.
Greetings to everybody.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon here is good evening there.
However, you greeted first.
My question is, yes, I've looked at the matrix and everything, but just an innocent question.
Okay.
If I do not bring anybody,
yes,
I'm already an ambassador, but if I don't bring anybody, I decide I don't want that aspect of the business, will I still make money?
Of course you will. That is why I love Vitae. It's a level playing ground for everybody. Of course, you're going to give your own testimony in a few days, a few weeks from now. Okay, so taking position alone is, does the magic for you. That's just the truth. You know why? You are getting in ahead of millions of people that are still going to join the platform. I didn't want to go further in explaining what the mainnet launch is going to do. I am only focused on what is happening right now. Okay, and even what is happening right now, within your first 30 days of joining the platform, you are going to get 200 credits. That's $200 given back to you from the Vitae community, as an ambassador, encouraging you to keep being an ambassador on the platform. This alone is a game changer. And while that is given to you, remember you had your first subscription, which you did with $200, and this gave you 5 positions in the garden metrics. And these 5 positions are going to earn you potentially about $1,700, and for the next month, because of the 200 credit that is being given to you, that is if no activity is under you, either in spillovers or whatever, you're also going to be given another 5 units because of the next month's upgrade. It simply means you have 10 units in the garden metrics automatically. And this 10 units has a potential to earn you $3,440. So even if you had to use your initial startup capital of becoming an ambassador to earn over $3,000, would it be a bad deal? I want to ask you this question. Is it a bad deal? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. That's a good one.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is everyone is going to make money here. Thank you. More questions? Okay. Mr. Ability. Mr. Gilead, get set. I will unmute you.
Okay, good evening, sir. Thank you very much for the presentation. That was a nice one.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Concerning the deadline as an ambassador,
I lost
I
you
don't
at some
really.
point. Sorry. I lost you at some
Okay,
point. Yeah.
okay. Concerning the deadline to get positioned as an ambassador,
Yeah.
because the other time they said it was the 27th, it was going to be 27th of February, which later I think a grace of 72 hours was
Well,
said to be given
I do
after
not
the.
know, I do not know which team you are. We never propagated such news. We had it, but we had to put a disclaimer because we do not promote fake information or fake news. Okay, there was no deadline, there was no deadline or anything talking about February on our own side, in our own team. I understand that there are some persons on this call that are not from our team, but because we're Nigerians, it is fine. We will flow along. So whoever gave you that information, you can address that question to that person. Okay, for us, what I know is what I have given to you. There is no closing of becoming an ambassador. But the advantage of getting involved as an ambassador is because you're taking an early spot, such that in Nigeria alone, we are worth 200 billion. And do you know how many millions of people are on Facebook? How many millions of people are on WhatsApp? Imagine just 10% of that numbers joining Vitae after you had joined. Do you know how much you will be earning from the garden matrix, the purpose matrix? It's unexplainable. So that's the advantage of getting in now. Instead of joining the crowd to join where you wouldn't know your position. But right now in Nigeria, we are less than 200. Okay, so if you're joining now and maybe 800 persons are joining, imagine how many people are going to be spilled under you and how much you should be set to start earning. So that's what we're talking about. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. There might.
Okay, you have another question? Sorry, you can go
Yes,
ahead.
yes, I do.
Okay, sorry.
My second question is concerning the daily purchase of the unit. Love the
Yes.
position where you like show us on the screen, like using the Vitae interface to show us how we could carry out the purchase, the daily purchase.
Okay. Okay, I'll do that. No problems. I got you. I'll do that, but not immediately. Let's take other questions, okay? Then we'll go to the back office.
Uh,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Mr. Gillard.
Hello.
Yes, good evening, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, house. Okay, I did my upgrade, and they said then my upgrade will take effect on March 5th. So I want to know. I don't understand that.
Okay. No, it said next upgrade, March 5th. That's next. That is what it says, not your upgrade will be. You're already upgraded as an ambassador. Knowing that the system has an RRS, I mentioned to us that your first 200 credits or first $200 earned in the system, it is being kept aside to maintain your ambassador position for you monthly. The ambassadorship position is monthly, but your startup capital of being an ambassador is a one-time out of your pocket, because every other fund you would need to continue being an ambassador, you would earn it from the system. You understand? So that's the reason why, you are seeing that notification. Are you with me? Mr. Gilead, are you with me? Okay, Mr. Barnabas, let's get to you. Good evening. Kindly unmute yourself. Okay.
Evening. I really appreciate the wonderful presentation. It's quite an eye-opener. And there's this challenge I'm having since I registered, and the three other people too I brought into the community.
Okay.
And that is trying to enable auto buy.
Okay.
Each time I click on activate auto buy, it returns back. When you click on that green tab, what will pop up is the red tab that has a display or inscription on it, deactivate auto buy. But what I noticed is this: after a while, the whole thing will return back to its normal position. So I have tried and tried. I have tried and tried. I don't know what to do or how to go about it.
Okay. No problems. I'll do a live presentation on that. Okay. Just stay with me. Hello.
Because we were from what I learned, in your presentation, the moment we finish registration, we should activate our auto buy. I hope it wouldn't be late by the time you train us or putting us through your screen presentation.
No. You can activate your auto buy anytime, but then it wouldn't work if you have not earned or have a balance above 200 credits or $200 in your back office. You understand? To activate the auto buy, like I told us, the first minimum requirement in terms of credits for you to be able to activate auto buy, you must have a minimum of 200 credits as a retention for you on the system. So if you have, let's say, 212, and you're buying the auto, you click the auto buy, it's going to use that $12 on top to buy 20 positions for you that day. The next day, if it is $2 you have, that's 202. Maybe you've earned $2. It's not going to buy 20. It's going to automatically calculate how many positions that $2 can purchase for you. It's definitely going to be 3 positions. Okay, 0.6 times 3 will be 1.8. So it's going to buy you 3 positions that day. So the auto buy automatically calculates based on your available balance. If you have earned up to $12 or above that, it simply means every day it's going to be purchasing 20 positions for you every single day. That is what it means. But if you're having less than 200 as credits, you cannot activate your auto buy. You cannot even
Which
buy.
one?
So how can I get the credit? How can I get it?
Number one, if you really want to fast track this, like I showed us the fast start, the moment you're funding and you upgraded, you should fund again, that's like 260 or 360 or even above that, based on your capacity. If it's 212, you fund and all that. The moment you fund and you click activate the auto buy, based on the earnings you're generating from the garden metrics, and all that, also the destiny metrics, you're going to receive 200 credits free from the destiny metrics as well. So every single day, because you've activated the auto buy, it's naturally deducts $12 from you. But now I wouldn't want you to look at the fact that you are more or less like investing $12 every single day. What you're doing is that you're trying to start up yourself to a point where you will be comfortably earning good income. Some of us here are already practically earning about $50, daily. Some days $100, some days $20, just because of this same activity. So we're not telling you what we're not doing. We're telling you what we are actually doing. Okay, and there is no way you can activate or buy credits when you do not have enough credits. And the minimum requirement is that you must have 200 first, then whatever is on top is what you can use to purchase this energy boost or credits. I hope that answers the question, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's biased. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Mr. Tijani,
You know, boss, good evening, sir.
Yeah,
Good evening, sir.
Please, if you want to ask a question, please go on. I will talk up after you are done.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, my question is about what you just said now. I've been trying to buy the credit on my own too. So after I click on the buy, no
Yeah.
swing. So that I went to YouTube to go and check. Maybe I will see the presentation about the how to buy credit. So
Okay.
I did not see it in there. So that is what I'm concerned. And again, on social platform, I want to post like picture, like for something like photo. I only it's not one. I could not get it, and the only I can just only post the something like word sharp, something like I type. I can only post, so I can go to the maybe to show me to something like gallery to go and
Okay,
pick the picture and so on.
I've gotten your question. The
Uh-huh.
first answer is the one you asked as regards credits. If you don't have over 200 credits in your balance, you cannot do the auto. You can't buy more units. The only way you can buy more units when you don't have up to 200 credits is by funding. Funding means that you need to now, that same process in which you funded Vitae to your account to activate or upgrade your account, the same process too you will do. You just go to the exchange. Let's say, for example, you want to buy like 360 credits. That means you need to fund $360. So you go to the exchange with your Bitcoin or Ethereum, you buy Vitae with it, then you send it to your Vitae wallet. So once it's there in your Vitae wallet, you can then enable your auto buy. That one will now be picking out of that $360 now, or the 360 credit that will have been in your balance. The auto buy will now be picking 20 units every day and buying units for you in your garden matrix. If you don't have, let me go over again in summary. If you don't have money in it, it won't buy anything. You need to first fund, or if you don't want to fund out of your pocket again, you just need to wait. When you begin to earn and your earnings have gone way over 200 credits, you will
No,
be able to
I,
enable it.
I don't want to wait.
Okay, you don't want to wait, you want to fund, right?
I want to fund the right. So that
Okay,
is why
good.
I'm trying to.
Okay,
I get wallet, but I don't know how to. I don't get
do the
wallet on
funding.
Vitae. I don't get wallet on the Vitae, but I get Bitcoin wallet and other something like that.
No, you
But
also have your Vitae account. There's a Vitae wallet you have. If you click on that your Vitae wallet, you see an option of receive. When you click on receipt, you see your Vitae address there. You have a Vitae public address too that you can fund to.
okay,
But what I
I'll
will do
just
is that
click it.
after this meeting, just drop me a message on my WhatsApp. I'll give you a video, the one I did yesterday. I think I even posted it in almost all the groups, how to upgrade your account. It's still the same process. You will see there how to get your address, where you will click the receive section where you see your Vitae address. You also see the exchange where you can then, buy Vitae from the
Can you see my
exchange.
back office?
Okay, good. Thank
Can
you
you
so
see
much
it?
for sharing that.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm seeing it.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just go practically. Okay.
All right.
Firstly, for those that want to buy energy points, you must take note of this. Your credits, like I told us, you must have above 200 credits. So right now,
Okay.
you can see I am eligible because I have
Yes.
above 200. And if I want to
Yes.
buy 20, I am still eligible because I have about $14 outside my $200. I'm only going to spend $12 to do this. Okay, so what I simply need to do is to scroll down. If you're on mobile, you click on buy energy. You can see, you can buy it manually, okay? For today, the system has already purchased 20 for me. That's why you can see maximum 20 per 24 hours. If you, on the auto buy status, you're going to see enable auto buy. It's going to be in green, okay? This kind of green color. So the moment you click on it, it will tell you that, just watch, there must be a response for you. It's going to tell you that auto buy activated successfully and is under process. Okay, so within the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it will automatically scan your account to see if you have available balance, and then it buys it for you. If immediately it detects that you don't have balance, it's going to give you an error message also in red telling you that insufficient balance or whatever. So take note of that error message. But majorly, you would only get an error message if you do not have enough credits to perform the transaction. Okay? Yeah, but for some persons that don't want to be, that don't want the system to be deducting maybe $12 from them every day to give them 20 units, like 20 positions, they can decide to be buying five positions every day. That's just $3. So they can just use from their earnings. Okay, I have $5. Let me just buy maybe 6 positions today.
Sorry, boss. Sorry for interjecting. Please,
Okay.
I would have to go now. I need to quickly do another Zoom for a prospect. He's about registering. Yeah.
No problem.
So,
no problem.
thank you so much, boss.
Yes, thanks. Okay. So are you with me, please?
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
Okay. So some persons can buy manually. You can decide to buy 5 today, buy 10 tomorrow, buy 20 next tomorrow. You understand? But for me, I know I have my target. You can see that I am not joking here. My total energy point is 94,000. And I am not resting. I want to see this get to at least like 1 million first. Okay, before I catch breaks more. That's my target. If there was a way for me to get as much energy points as I can, I would. Okay, so it's just easy that way. Okay, and then this is my Vitae wallet. Remember, when you earn, you cannot cash out credits. The only way you can cash out is Vitae. And then since I have 214, I can only cash out this 14. So what I need to do is I click on sell. You see that buy sell credits. Okay, because I have 14 credits I want to sell, I click sell. It's going to tell me how much. I type 14. Okay? Before now, please, let's take note of this. Before now, how many Vitae did you see here? 3.51, right?
Yes.
I want you to see it practically. Okay. Then now I am selling. How many Vitae? 3.51, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm selling 14. I click sell. It's supposed to be instant, but you know network issues and all that sometimes. Okay. Oh, something went wrong and all that. So let me just for the network. Okay. You can see it's not deducted yet.
Yes.
So I'll just try again. The moment this is deducted, it automatically goes to my, you do not have enough. Okay, it has been deducted. I think that was a technical glitch. You see it, right? From, okay, you can see I had how many? 3.51 before. Now it's 6.1. Okay.
6.818.
8.
Yes.
So now I can now convert Vitae to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and get paid. Okay. How is this possible?
Wow.
I just go to vitaetoken.io. That is where I perform my swap. Okay, using the exchange. Okay, so I just simply click on exchanges. You can see Insta Swap. This is what I use personally. Okay.
Yes.
It's supposed to bring it up here. But if I don't want to use the Insta Swap, they have other exchanges here that you can register on. Okay. When you finish registering on any of this exchange, you copy their own Vitae wallet address. Okay. You go to your Vitae back office, you click on Vitae wallets. Remember, you've copied the address from the exchange. Now you want to send, let's say I have 6, I want to send. I have to click on address book. Address book means destination. Who do I want to send the Vitae to? I click on address book. Under Vitae address, I paste the address I must have gotten from the exchange I want to send Vitae to. You understand? I paste it here. It's going to look like this. Then I could type it, maybe hit BTC. That should be the address. And then I save. The moment I click save, it will tell me that I should confirm that I want to add this address as beneficiary in my back office. They will send me an email. So I'll click that link to verify. And the moment that is done, I'll simply come here, click send. I type the amount of Vitae I want to send, 6. Here, I select, possibly, if I had saved hit BTC, you are going to see hit BTC here. You can have as many addresses as possible. So you select the person you want to send to. If it's hit BTC, you select this one now is Doc. I sent some Vitae to this person some days back. Yes, that's why it's here. So I click on Doc. Then you put your password to confirm. Are you with me? So you confirm and then you click send. The moment you hit send, it triggers to that exchange. After blockchain confirmation, as usual, you just sell off on the exchange for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar Lumens, or XRP Ripple. Okay, and then you cash out your money. It's just that easy. Okay, you have Vitae as you have credit. You can buy and sell. You can use credit to buy Vitae and sell Vitae, but you can cash out Vitae through BTC, Ethereum, and other from the exchange. After the upgrade, the site is still ongoing some maintenance. Okay, that's why this thing is slow. You can see the Insta Swap. The moment I click on vitaetoken.io, instead of going outside exchange, this is Vitae's own exchange platform. Okay, so what I need to do now is I want to exchange Vitae to BTC. So you can see BTC Vitae. I simply click this to change the formation. So Vitae will go on top and BTC comes down. So once I click it, it's swapping. You can see I want to change Vitae for BTC. Now it says minimum I can change is 14. The value changes depending on the price of Vitae per time. Okay, so maybe I have 20. I just simply type 20. It's going to give me the value in Bitcoin that I'm going to receive. Now I will paste my own BTC address where I want to receive my Bitcoin. Okay, then my own Vitae address, I'll copy it from my Vitae back office and paste here. Then I'll put my email address to receive more like a notification on the transaction. And then I check this to note for them to know that I agree to their terms and conditions. And I click continue. Once I click continue, this InstaSwap will generate Vitae address for me. I will copy it, go to my Vitae platform, click on Vitae wallet, add address book, paste that address that was generated for me, save it as InstaSwap, confirm from my email, then come back to send, type the amount I want to send, select the exchange name that I had already saved, put my password, and then I click send. And that's all. You will receive your BTC in few minutes. If blockchain confirmation is fast, in less than 5 minutes, you will get your money. In less than 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it all depends on blockchain confirmation and the kind of wallet you're using as well. Thank you very much. I believe you're cleared on that, sir.
send to. So I have understand this one.
Okay.
Now, yes, I'm clear on that. So now the one question about this one too, sir, is that you have teach me how to send the money from from the Vitae to my wallet, maybe BTC or Australian. So now, assuming I don't, the system have not given me the $200, and I want to fund the money from my own pocket now.
Yes.
I want to like something I
It's
want
the
to
same
upgrade now.
thing.
It's like
It's
I
the
want
same
to.
thing. It's the same thing. You just go to Vitae, that Vitae, you click receive. You copy
See,
this. This is your address on your Vitae
yes,
platform.
okay,
You go to
okay,
InstaSwap. Now you want to buy Vitae. Okay, so you click Vitae. You want to pay, sorry, you want to buy Vitae. You have Bitcoin you want to buy Vitae with. You type the amount of Bitcoin in your wallet, removing fees. You know fees, you have to take care of that by yourself.
yes, yes,
Then you
yes.
paste your Vitae address that you had copied already from Vitae platform. Okay? Then you put
Okay, yes,
your
sir.
own Bitcoin address here. Then put your email. You continue.
Okay, okay,
Okay? The moment you
yes, sir.
continue,
Yes, sir.
it's going to generate BTC wallet address for you on this platform. Then you will now send the BTC value from your own wallet to this
Yes.
platform. The moment they receive it, you're going to see it processing somewhere here. The moment they receive it,
Okay.
you're going to be credited with Vitae in your back office. So when you have
Okay.
Vitae in
Okay.
your back office,
Office. Yes.
yes, what you have to do next is to buy credits, because with the Vitae in your back office, you cannot do anything. You have to buy credits.
Credit.
So how do you buy? You buy credits using the available balance in your Vitae. Now it is telling me that Vitae price is 4.93 and available balance is 6.18 at the
6.8.
moment. Yes, I
Yes.
have this. So let's say I want to buy one Vitae, for example. I want to buy
All right, sir. 150.
let me just say I want to buy one credit. Let me just use this. Okay, amount to buy. Let me just put 10. Let me just say I want to buy 10 credits. Okay, it's going to tell me how much it's going to cost me. You can see it. Purchase cost. 2 Vitae will buy me 10. Are you with me? 2 Vitae out
Okay.
of my balance will buy me 10
Yes,
credits.
I'm with you, sir.
Yeah, so once I put my password now and I click buy, you're going to see these credits is going to change. You see, you have successfully bought 10 credits. The credits will be available shortly. So I just simply need to close here and possibly refresh my page. You can see 210.
10. It's true.
Okay, so it's that easy.
Yes.
Now I still want to sell my
Uh,
credits for Vitae. So I put 10.27 and I click sell to leave my balance. You have successfully sold. The Vitae tokens will be available shortly. When I go back, you will not see the credits again, you see. Then you see my Vitae is back.
yes.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
that
Yes.
easy.
CCO.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I want that's what we thank. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes.
let's get to more questions. Okay, Mrs. Florence. We'll be rounding up shortly. Mrs. Florence, you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I want to ask, as an ambassador, can I um, invite friends or um, um, invite friends on my page? I don't understand
Of course, as
because
an ambassador, you connect with people. You can add me up, okay? You can connect with anyone. It's just like Facebook, and there is no limit to the amount of friends you can have. Unlike Facebook, where you have limit of 5,000 friends. Over
I
here,
discovered my credit was deducted when I added up a friend.
no, it doesn't happen. Maybe something else deducted your credits. I've been adding people up, and people have been sending me friend requests. I've not gotten any credits being deducted for that.
And again, just this evening, I saw about 3,000 is it energy points.
Okay.
What does that?
Okay, in your own back office, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3,000 energy points divided by 150. It means you have 20. It means you have 20 like units already, or 20 energy boosts. That's what it means.
But I haven't purchased any.
How are you sure? Are you the one operating your account, or your upline is helping you, or your upline assisted you in signing up?
No, I did all of that myself.
Okay, possibly you activated. You can go back and check your back.
I have 200.
You said what?
I have less than 200 on my credit.
Okay, I'm not aware of that because it's not possible
Yeah,
to purchase without, except maybe you've started earning and possibly you don't know. When did you upgrade?
about 3 days back.
Okay, you should have started earning. Maybe you just check back your account. I can't comprehend that right now.
All right.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you very much for hanging on, and I do appreciate your time. It was a wonderful meeting, and we do hope to have you here tomorrow, same time. Invite your friends, your well wishers, family, and even your enemies. Let's make money and change the world together. Thanks, bye, and good night.